energy with a half-life of 1 million years that you can oscillate at 60 megahertz on a mobile phone for 8 billion people. It's digital property. It means every middle-class person can store their life savings in property and get yield on it from the highest bidder everywhere in the world every second of the day.
Yes, but
and
don't tell anybody.
Stress out about the property burning down. When you understand those two things, you step back and you say, what am I going to do? And
Undercover.
the answer is, I'm just going to own it. Just going to own it, man. Just buy it and let everybody else figure the stuff out. 100,000 entities are going to come up with a way to utilize digital energy or develop digital property. Just own it. This idea that I can have a pure, pristine property in time and space that I can decompose and recompose, that I can oscillate, that I can program, this is unique in the history of the world. There's nothing comparable to this. And we have not developed this. This is property that anybody with a computer can develop. I can write a computer program to move this stuff around. Some kid in Zimbabwe can write a computer program on an Android phone that can create value from your digital energy or your digital property. Bitcoin's not going to spring a leak. You know, there's not going to be a property tax. You don't have a maintenance charge. It doesn't spring a leak. It doesn't burn down. Digital energy is the technical metaphor that says this is the technical imperative for Facebook and Google and Apple and everybody with a computer, programming capability or a CPU chip. Digital property is a macroeconomic metaphor. $100 trillion is going to flow out of real property to digital property. If you think about it, you've got pronouncements, the president of Turkey says stuff about Bitcoin. People are asking the premier of Russia whether they'll accept Bitcoin. People want to know from central bankers what they think about Bitcoin. When's the last time somebody asked the government their opinion of Apple stock or whether you should invest in gold or silver or any other stock or options trading, or whether you should put your money in a money market? Nobody cares about any of those things. The only thing they care about is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sucking the oxygen out of the room. And good news is good news, and bad news is good news. And as long as you keep talking about it, it's a good thing. So now you have the entire government, in essence, saying, it's just so good, we're a little bit afraid of it. And then you have people like the Ray Dalio saying, yeah, well, what's your problem with it? Well, it's just so perfect that I'm sure that somebody will want to stop it or ban it because it's too perfect. But certainly, I think for Bitcoin, I really do believe that the more people talk about it, the better it is. You can't buy this kind of publicity. every dollar that's not invested in Bitcoin is dilutive to your opportunity, and every dollar that's not beating the S&P is dilutive to your wealth. What's the property that I can trust, right? And the answer is Bitcoin, because it is truly decentralized and it is homogeneous, and yet it has been anointed as property. It's a safe haven. The IRS says it's property. The SEC says it's property. And I'll make one last point, Ro. It's fungible property across time and space. For example, 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin today. And if I decompose it to 100 Bitcoin, 1 million Satoshis, and put it back together again, I've still got the same thing. And at the same time, 1 Bitcoin in 10 years is going to be 1 Bitcoin. It's going to be the same quality. It's going to be 1/21 millionth of all the monetary energy in the network forever. That's not the same with your house. If you bought a lake house on Lake Tahoe, to Airbnb it out, in a decade, it may not be as high a quality as today. You have to invest huge amounts of maintenance to maintain as new. Even if you do that, it's still going to be dated in 30 years. There's no way to avoid the property. Maybe you bought the most beautiful lake house in Lake Tahoe, and in 30 years, someone builds a condo next to it because some politician rezoned the land to your left and your right, and nobody wants to stay in your lake house if it didn't sink into the water, if something else didn't happen, even if you're the perfect landlord. The only use of time is, how do I buy more Bitcoin? Bitcoin is hope. Hope to fix your business, hope to fix your family balance sheet, hope to fix your country. If you want to preserve your wealth, you spread your bets around. But if you're going to diversify in this environment, I think you want to diversify into scarce assets that cannot be devalued based upon currency expansion. I think the single most important thing to understand about Bitcoin is the first decent. Bitcoin transcends any company, any CEO, any country. It's spreading everywhere, and it truly is the most successful decentralized technology. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. Go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin. You know, first of all, Bitcoin is the solution to the problem because it is the apex property. You can't inflate it away. It's a global monetary network for people that want to store their economic energy for the next 100 years. Because the macroeconomics are very favorable, right? We know we're going to continue to expand the money supply in dollars and euros and everywhere else in the world. The technology dynamics are very favorable. We keep improving Lightning apps, Square, Cash App, mobile apps. You've got these, like BlockFi's got a credit card and it gives you Bitcoin as 1.5% cash back. Call it Bitcoin back. So all those things are rolling out, and as those things roll out bit by bit, the entire asset class will just get more energy flowing into it. The more it reproduces, the more it spreads, the more decentralized it gets, the more immutable it gets, the more vital it gets, and the stronger it gets.
Okay, this is 1 minute to go. 1 minute, 15 seconds. We got some users from some audience from Twitter, X. Sorry, it's called X, and YouTube today. Hello, audience. Nostr is not available still. We will get there. If you want to participate in this upcoming community call live, here is the link. Oh, new blog. Nice. Here is the link. communitycall.getalby.com. You also can see it in your chats. Hello, everyone who is already on the call. You can turn your cameras if you don't mind, those YouTubers and Xers. We have chat here at our Jitsi, and feel free to use it. Send links, introductions, etc. 17 seconds left for Alby community call. We do it every second Thursday. And this is meeting of Alby users, friends, team, partnering projects. And every time we have various interesting projects around, from presenting what they built in the Bitcoin Lightning Nostr ecosystem, how they build it, and we have short discussion. Okay, this is it. The time has come. Welcome everyone to Alby community call. This will last 1 hour. So very very good thing I must tell you to attend it. I attend almost everyone every 2 weeks, and I enjoy it. Even if I wouldn't be running it, I would be visiting. Hi everyone, hello Alby, hello others, and we usually traditionally start with Alby. What are the updates on their side? Who wants to share some info? Moritz?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, welcome everybody. All again. So we actually have a little bit to show. So for example, let's do this. We made another Alby Hub release this week called Satoshi Nakamoto. It's already version 1.21. Yeah, what's in there? You find the new logos of Alby Hub in this version. You can also now select between SATS denomination and the BIP 177 denomination, which is like the Bitcoin symbol. And we also basically laid the grounds for some redundancy when it comes to NWC relays. This means there is now the possibility to support multiple relays. And yeah, we are now testing it also on the infrastructure side, then to fully roll it out in another release. Bitcoin for Fairness, for example, another great charity, super important what they do, is now part of SAP Planner. If you do not know SAP Planner, it's one app in Alby Hub that lets you schedule recurring payments. So if you want to support charities like Bitcoin for Fairness, or if you have a favorite like content creator that you want to support, you can just add a Lightning address there and schedule payments. They go out every day, every hour, every month if you want that. It's a super cool app, which also shows the power of Nostr Wallet Connect. And yeah, I think that's it. And also there has been improvements regarding Goose and Claude AI apps. Really recommend to have a look as well there, and a lot of small improvements. Yeah, give it a try and update your hub. And yeah, absolutely. Yes, there was. So yeah, Roland basically keeps pushing the boundary what's possible with Alby Hub. So that's basically part 2 of exploring how we can actually use Arc and Spark in a way that we can cater more to let's say like normal Lightning users, but still like leveraging the power of Nostr Wallet Connect, right? And that means ideally the wallet is always online, so then you can link it to a third-party app like Amethyst and make native payments directly in there without switching context, without scanning QR codes or like another confirmation click. So, and that's why it's cool. If it's very important that it's online, and this means that a wallet needs to run somewhere on a server, right? But then you have the challenge of hosting, for example, and the regulatory questions there. And here we are now showing how we can actually modularize Alby Hub, or basically a sort of a multi-user Nostr Wallet Connect wallet. And we split it up in 3 components. which is the Lightning node, the NWC wallet service, and the management UI. And one part only, like, and now it's a lot more efficient than running Alby Hub directly, because only like a very, very small piece is hosted by the user himself, and other things are basically managed by Alby. And that's how we would be able to, for example, offer wallets at a much lower cost, for example, but still fully leveraging the power of Nostr Wallet Connect. And also with Arc and Spark, we would be able to onboard users with just a click, no channel openings needed and such. So yeah, have a look at this blog article. We are very, very interested in your opinion. What do you think about this? We have a prototype running here, and yeah, like learning as we go and see if users would like it.
Up for beta test or something?
And it's not public yet, but if maybe we can make it for some users like available, if they contact us.
Awesome. Thank you, Moritz. There is links dropped in chat. If you want to have these links, join our conversation. communitycal.getalby.com. Let's see the project that Andrew finally brought to us. I know that it's Thanksgiving Day for him, so we are giving him much thanks for attending and presenting Spaces.Protocol. Finally, after hearing quite often about it, Andrew is back with us to explain finally what he was referring to so many times. How are you?
All right. Doing good. Thanks for having me. I'm glad I joined the call an hour early, because evidently we're still in that weird place where time zone changes have still, we changed it here in the US, but you guys haven't changed it. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I was like, I better schedule the hour ahead just in case. Right. So yeah, let me see if I can't, hang on. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Exactly. All right. Yeah. I was trying to be fancy with my little screen with me in the corner of the screen, but that's not going to work. So I'm going to go full screen. Can you? Yeah. Let's see. Is the sharing working? Hang on. Oh, you can see it. Okay, great. So my name is Andrew Lundy. I'm in the U.S. In Atlanta, Georgia, the home of the TabConf. So if any of you have been to TabConf or are planning to go to TabConf, that's right in my backyard, which is great. The thing I want to talk today about is Spaces.Protocol, and what is Spaces.Protocol and how does it work, and we'll get into a little bit of the details, but and I'll tell you a little bit where the progress is with the project. So this project, I kind of came into it through the Ethereum backdoor, right? So a few years back,